Hey everybody, it's Jen Beck. How are you? I just want to spend a few minutes talking with you about the next step in setting goals that light you up and excite you and that you'll actually accomplish so you can get healthier and feel better, release the extra weight, and actually make these results last, right? Because who needs another diet or another fix or another fad that lasts for a while until you get overwhelmed, frustrated, fed up, the cravings kick in, you feel deprived, and you just quit. Right? So let's look at long-term solutions and how we can live a life that's healthy and vital and we feel good in our body and love the skin that we're in. Okay? So the first one is really determining what that looks like for you. What is it that you want to create? Is it a smaller waistline? Is it more energy? Is it getting off of medications? Is it releasing all of the baggage that we carry around about diets and about our health and about our weight and all of that stuff, right? So it's not just the physical, but it's really looking at the mental and emotional component as well. So when we're looking at this, we've got to get really clear about what health means to us in the first place, right? So you've got to kind of outline your definition of what that looks like. And then from there, look at what are the priorities, right? What are the things that are really important to you to make sure that you get to live your best life, that you feel your best, and you've got the most energy and the most vitality. And then it's time to get really clear and honest about what's going on and what's gotten in our way. Because if we just have these ideal goals and we just have these things that, wow, this would be amazing if this happened, but we're not really ready to tune in and to look at what do I want to make happen? What's my priority? And is it actually a priority, right? Last week we talked about our whys, right? Why do you want to do this? Is it for yourself? Is it for your kids? If it's just to drop 20 pounds to fit into a dress, chances are it's not going to be, the results aren't going to be lasting, because as soon as you hit that goal, you fit in that dress and it's like, whew, I can go back to what I was doing before. So we want to make sure that we can look at this and go, okay, so here's what I want to create. Here's where I'm going. These are the things that have gotten in the way for me before. Right? Because we've got to look at, if this is my ideal and I want to go here, but I haven't gone there yet, why not? What's standing in the way? Is it time? Is it lack of energy? Is it confusion? Is it not being able to hold yourself accountable because you have everybody else around you that is not on the same page as you? So it makes it really, really hard for you to try and stay on track when everybody else around you is kind of the distractor, or I will say the loving saboteur. I find this a lot with spouses. You know, the spouses have this connection around maybe snacking in the evening or the evening glass of wine or going out to eat and things like that. And one person is trying to make changes and the other one's not quite there yet as far as wanting to. And so they still want to show their love for the other person, and they've done that in the past through food or special treats or gifts and things like that. And so the person that still wants to show love isn't thinking about the fact that you shouldn't have a brownie, or you shouldn't have, or you would no longer want ice cream every evening. And they're trying to offer it to you as a way of showing love and consideration, and to you it feels like a saboteur. Right? So in that case, absolutely gets us some support, whether it's joining us in the Complete Health Huddle, or signing up to be a coaching client, or grab a friend who is in the same boat as you and trying to make changes. Right? So it doesn't matter who that support is, but make sure you have support if you have that loving saboteur at home. Okay? So we've got all of these things that could stand in our way, right? The key is to look at what are those factors and being really crystal clear, right? We say we have goals up here, we've gotten to about here, and we want to fill in that gap. What's standing in your way? Okay, and you've got to get really clear about that. Is it emotional? Is it stress? What's standing in your way of reaching those goals? And here's the second part of that. Are you willing to address it? Because if you're not willing to address it, if you're not willing to overcome those things, if you're not willing to tackle that straight on, the chances of you getting to here are very slim, because you're not ready to tackle the things that have gotten you to the place where you're at right now. So the first thing you've got to do is decide your why, right? The second thing is to look at what are the things that are holding me back from getting to where I want to go. And then the third thing is asking the question, am I ready to break through those? Am I ready to break through those barriers? Am I ready to get to the other side, make me a priority, make my health a priority so that I can thrive on a daily basis, not just survive? So ask yourself those questions. What is my why? Why am I doing this? Why do I want these results so badly? Number 2 is what's getting in my way, or it has gotten in my way before. And number 3 is what am I going to do about it? Am I ready and willing to take action to get past these blockades or these stumbling points from the past? And if your answer to all 3 of those questions is positive and yes, you're ready, then start taking action. Start taking action today. And if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. But start with those 3 questions. That'll help set you up for success moving forward and help you achieve the goals and dreams that you have. So I appreciate you tuning in. If this resonates with you, let me know. Share it with a friend. If you have any questions or if I can do anything to help, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.